Kevin Durant, MVP, scoring champ, future Hall of Famer. But despite all his accolades, KD has had some truly embarrassing moments on the court. Stick around to relive the top times Kevin Durant was utterly humiliated and brought back down to earth. You won't believe number 4. Even the best players have bad days. Kevin Durant's impressive skill set and scoring ability don't make him immune to the occasional humiliation. Throughout his storied career, KD has been schooled by defenders, rejected by the rim, and simply outplayed by lesser opponents. While these moments are rare, they serve as a sobering reminder that no single player is invincible. Get ready to cringe as we break down KD's most cringeworthy moments. KD gets crossed up by journeyman guard JJ Barea. It was Game 4 of the 2011 Western Conference Finals. The heavily favored Thunder looked to sweep the Mavericks on their home court and reach the finals. Late in the fourth quarter, with the Mavs desperately clinging to a slim lead, 5'10" JJ Barea attacked the paint. He swiftly crossed over a flat-footed Durant and sank a floater over the outstretched arms of Kendrick Perkins. The home crowd went berserk. Durant could only shake his head in disbelief as the diminutive Barea backpedaled down the court, yelling, "Let's go!" That epic ankle breaker propelled Dallas to an improbable series comeback and eventual NBA title. Rubby Gay Blocked, KD's dunk attempt, February 2012. In a close game between OKC and Toronto, Durant drives baseline and rises up inches from the rim. But a springy Rubby Gay comes careening across the lane and violently swats KD's dunk try off the glass. To make matters worse, the block led to a Raptors fast break and a Toronto bucket. A stunned Durant simply holds his hand up to acknowledge the impressive defensive play. Even dunk contest champion Nate Robinson had to applaud Gay from the Thunder bench. KD was clearly frustrated as he backpedaled down the court. Rookie Bismack Biyombo stuffed KD at the rim. As a lanky rookie matched up against the 3-time reigning scoring leader, Bismack Biyombo looked severely overmatched. But early in this January 2012 matchup between the Bobcats and Thunder, Durant curled off a down screen into the lane and elevated for a one-handed throwdown. Seemingly out of nowhere, Biyombo pounced up and utterly denied KD's slam. He then wagged his finger Dikembe Mutombo style as Durant pleaded his case to the referees. Though Biyombo was eventually called for the foul, the audacious block set the tone in Charlotte's stunning win over OKC. KD was held to a season-low 18 points on just 16 shooting. Steph Curry crosses up KD for epic game winner. After defecting to the juggernaut Warriors, KD enjoyed sidekick status on an all-time great team. But in this tightly contested 2019 Western Conference first-round series, Steph Curry reminded KD who really runs Golden State. With the shot clock winding down and the Warriors clinging to a 1-point lead in Game 3, Curry took matters into his own hands. He crossed up KD with a slick behind-the-back dribble to create space, then calmly drained a contested jumper while drawing contact. As Curry shimmied his shoulders, Durant could only raise his hands in disbelief. The cold-blooded game winner epitomized Curry's clear edge over KD as Golden State's alpha dog. LeBron leads incredible finals comeback against KD's Warriors. Entering the 2016 finals with a pristine 73-9 record, KD and the Warriors seemed destined to cruise to a championship. And after claiming a commanding 3-1 series lead, most considered the trophy a mere formality for Golden State. But LeBron James and the Cavs had other ideas. In miraculous fashion, Cleveland clawed back to force a climactic Game 7. With under 2 minutes left, Kyrie Irving drained a clutch 3 to give the Cavs the lead for good, right in front of a crestfallen Durant. As the clock hit 0, KD crouched to the floor as debris rained down on what was supposed to be Golden State's coronation. Instead, LeBron fulfilled his promise to a ring-starved Cleveland fanbase in storybook fashion. Giannis Schooled KD and embarrasses Nets with epic block. In 2021, The uber-talented Nets acquired former MVP James Harden to pair with KD and Kyrie Irving. Expectations of a championship instantly swirled. Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo continued cementing his dominance and intimidating opponents with devastating blocks. So in their first showdown of the season, KD likely hoped to humble his Eastern Conference rival. Instead, Giannis had other plans. Late in a tight game, Harden served up a lob that seemed destined to be an easy KD flush. But at the apex, Giannis violently spiked the ball into the stands with two hands. A dumbfounded Durant never got to touch the ball as Kyrie covered his mouth in disbelief at the outrageous rejection. Giannis let out a primal roar, while KD and the new-look Nets were left stunned. KD chokes in Game 7 to Nuggets, gets bounced from playoffs. After defecting from Golden State to form a super team in Brooklyn, KD finally had a squad he could truly call his own. Behind an MVP-caliber year from KD, the Nets earned the number 2 seed in the 2021 East. But their playoff run sputtered against a gritty young Nuggets squad. It all came to a head in the decisive Game 7. Though Durant poured in 33 points through 3 quarters, fatigue set in late as his teammates floundered. With Denver holding a slim lead in the closing minute, the Nets desperately needed a bucket from their cold-blooded superstar. But KD missed back-to-back contested jumpers that could have saved Brooklyn's season. A frustrated Durant peeled his jersey off after the final horn, and his mission to lead the Nets to glory was postponed in unceremonious fashion. As one of the most lethal scorers ever, Kevin Durant is no stranger to humiliating defenders. But as these clips prove, sometimes the script gets flipped on KD with embarrassing results. Whether it's getting his shot swatted by less heralded players, getting shown up by fellow superstars, or even wilting in crunch time of a playoff game, KD occasionally finds himself on the wrong end of a not top 10 play. At the end of the day, no player is invincible or unblemished, not even the great Kevin Durant.